Hello, everyone. I'm so glad that you're here with me today. As you know, I'm a huge fan of Kogan products, and I'm so excited. We're going to get so much information today because we have Henry Puebla. He is the lead makeup artist and account executive with Kogan. He's here with us today. So welcome, Henry.
Hello, welcome. Thank you so much for having me, Nicole. I'm so excited that you are a fan of Kogendo. Kogendo started back in the mid to late 80s, born on TV and film sets in Japan. It started with our creator, who was a Japanese actress. Her name was Isotome. She was having trouble with her skin, working under heavy studio lights, wearing a lot of stage makeup. But also at that time, they were starting to introduce HD lenses into their TV and film studios. So she needed to create something that worked on her troubled skin, but also that was HD friendly as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And now a lot of movie stars and TV stars wear it. If you go to Kogando's Instagram page, you'll see Ashley Simpson, Cardi B, just all kinds of stars and different shows it's used on. It's really kind of fun to see that.
Yeah, absolutely. And, just to kind of add on to a bit of the story with Isotome as well, is that, being from Japan being so, rich in its botanicals and in technology as well, she created her first signature blend, which is the Moisture Foundation. This is the first thing that was ever created with Kogendo, was our Moisture Foundation. So back in this was the first product that was the first skin integrated HD formula created without any parabens or synthetics or fragrance, using mineral pigments, using our T3 oil emollient as well. So using all the things that would benefit her and help her skin, but that also was HD friendly. So that's
nice to have that background.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. And, of course, from there, it, of course, moved on to, we've been in the US now for the last 12 years. We've received over 1,000 credits, both in TV and film with Kogendo. This product is so lauded by a lot of celebrity artists, celebrities, bloggers, and influencers as well. It is the closest thing that looks like skin behind an HD lens, but it also looks like skin up close. Moisture Foundation, what's interesting about this, and especially on the new Moisture Foundation itself, is that it does have that weightless field, but with that buildable coverage as well.
Yeah, I usually find that, even for filming, I only need to put, one coat of it. I usually do a little bit more coverage when I'm going to be on camera, and I just love the look, and people have noticed it. So, there's something going on when other people say something.
No, absolutely. And I think, first and foremost, it really is that, and I can't emphasize enough, it's that gloss film technology that's in our Aqua Foundation. It's in the gloss film powder foundation. It is in our new Moisture Foundation as well, that gives that instant radiance to your skin, that provides that wearability, that helps to correct your skin, that smooths your skin, that eliminates any imperfections into your skin, that blurs the pores.
I'm super happy to have you here because these products work wonderfully for me. I've had a couple new discoveries here. But what's so great is that you have such a wealth of knowledge about why they work that I think will help shed some light to people rather than me just saying, oh, look, it looks great on my skin, why it might work well in other people's skin, because everyone's skin is different. I happen to be a 53-year-old dry skin person, but you could probably help people understand why it might work for their skin too, and the technology behind it, because that's what's so interesting, is the technology behind it. And I'm not a scientist, and I'm sure Henry will explain it far better than me. So just to let you know, a couple things we're going to talk about are the T3 oil, the new Moisture Foundation, that this has been a life changer for me. Oh my gosh, I didn't think I could like anything more than the Aqua Foundation from Kogendo, and this has been amazing. But then this is the one that you guys have not heard me talk about before. This is actually a powder. It's a powder foundation. I use it on top of my foundation. This is called Gloss Film, and this combination, I just can't believe the compliments I get, how well it lasts. This is actually waterproof. It's crazy. So Henry can help, us all learn about that. And then they also have skincare, if you're not aware. And just to let y'all know, I did start my day with a gommage, and I did a sheet mask. So I'm all Kogendoed today.
Well, thank you. I'm all Kogendoed as well. So first and foremost, what you mentioned about the T3 oil. T3 oil is our premium multi-use plant-based elixir created for all skin types. And it is part of our advanced skincare category or collection called Macro Vintage. And I call this actually my magic elixir because what it gives the skin is that radiant, dewy, and healthy glow. Tea tree oil is our own signature Kogendo blend that we use in our premium Japanese spa treatments. It is rich in essential fatty acids. It also contains natural antioxidants. It is also enriched with essential oils of perilla seed, hemp seed, and kukui nut. And what this ultimately does, it restores the skin barrier functions. It also helps to combat any dryness of the skin.
I don't know if you guys can tell, but I just put it onto this hand, and this hand looks so much smoother. This hand looks terrible, and this hand looks so great. And I just put a few drops on.
Absolutely. And what you notice about the tea tree oil is that not only, I'm going to pull it up a little bit close, it looks like water. But when you apply it onto your skin, it spreads and absorbs into your skin as easily as pure water, leaving the skin both soft and smooth as well. Tea tree oil can be applied on dry skin before makeup. It can be mixed in with your moisturizer. You're able to add a little bit either to your aqua foundation or to your moisture foundation for a little bit more of a dewy glow. As I mentioned earlier, it is a multi-use premium plant-based elixir so that you can use it on your hands. I love using it on my cuticles. I will use it on my hair. I will use it all over as well.
So one thing you could also do with the tea tree oil, when I first met Henry at Neiman Marcus at an event that they were having down there, he told me to take a couple drops of the tea tree oil and mix it with concealer, and it would make a great primer before I put my foundation down. And it works so well. A little extra coverage, super smooth. Wonderful tip. So now let's talk about the Gloss Film Powder Foundation. This is water resistant, not waterproof. I think I said waterproof before. So water resistant. And I have just fallen in love with this. Henry recommended it and I've tried it. And now I use it every day. I just keep reaching for it.
I'm so excited to actually share this with you and to share a little more information about the Gloss Film Powder Foundation. The Gloss Film Powder Foundation is treatment and color. It contains 7 types of moisturizing ingredients. It contains 3 types of skin revitalizing ingredients and our tea tree oil, available in 6 shades. Case is sold separately. There is a sponge applicator that you can use with the product to apply directly onto the skin. What Gloss Film Powder does for your skin, it addresses and delivers 5 skin protecting properties: radiance, long wear, color correction, smoothness, and lastly, it is oil and water resistant. In fact, we have a video that we want to share with you as well that you could illustrate our Gloss Film Powder technology.
Yeah, it's amazing. You actually see water pool up on it. Like you will not ruin this by dropping water on it. It's crazy.
No, absolutely not. Now, this can be applied, of course, with the high-grade sponge applicator. However, I became a fan of using our fan brush. And I will take one side with color, apply, and the other side I will go ahead and just take off any excess.
I have a question for you. For those of us that have the more mature skin, I find that it's not settling in my crow's feet or any of that because, sometimes you have to be kind of careful where you apply your powder. I don't have tons of them, but I definitely do have them. Do you have any tips for the mature woman on applying their powder?
You want to be able to kind of press into the area.
I like that technique.
Yeah, you want to be able to press or bounce onto the skin.
So we're not dusting. We're just not dusting.
You will dust on the other side. It takes off any of the excess so that you don't see anything on top of the skin, so it doesn't settle in. When you're going ahead, when you're doing a pressing motion, stippling it on, you're pressing it into your skin. Keep in mind the technology eliminates anything settling into any crow's feet or any pores.
It looks like it could be a heavier powder, but it's not. It's just amazing.
It really is that beautiful, radiant, matte finish that it gives to the skin. What I love about Gloss Film Powder itself. And Gloss Film Powder can be used on its own, but on those special occasions or on those days where you're working on set, Nicole, or you would like some more long wear, Gloss Film Powder pairs, I've discovered, and as a tip, pairs beautifully with the new high definition moisture foundation. The new moisture foundation, it's available now in 13 shades. It has been reformulated after 30 years of our iconic red tube formula. It's completely reborn in our gloss film technology.
Well, is it good for pretty much any skin type then?
It is ideal for all skin types that can use and benefit from this powder as well.
So do you generally apply it to the whole face or just areas that you're trying to
You,
correct? Because I've been applying it all over.
You can apply it all over. You can apply it in areas that you are trying to correct. It is a foundation, so it can be used all over. And the brush gives you a little bit more of a denser application. It also depends on
Hmm.
how dense you want the application. Take
Hmm.
the other side and just take off any of the excess. So
Yeah.
and what's really unique about gloss film technology is that it doesn't settle into any pores. It doesn't settle into any concerns or crow's feet or underneath the eyes. I love pairing the gloss film powder foundation with the new high definition moisture foundation. So if I could just speak about this just for a
Oh,
moment.
yes. Tell us
Yes,
everything.
this is it is another one of my favorite products to use, and you have seen how it delivers onto the skin, how it photographs, how it looks, how it's meant to look, how weightless it is, but yet it provides you with that coverage. The new moisture foundation, it is reformulated after 30 years of our iconic red tube formula. It's completely reborn in the gloss film powder technology. The gloss film powder foundation contains soft focus pigments that impart that healthy matte glow to your skin, but it also eliminates any appearance of pores, and gloss film powder foundation never looks dry and it never looks cakey on the skin.
Yeah, no, I love it. I love it. It's my new
Absolutely.
favorite.
So
This
it's
is my
yes, yes.
dynamic duo here.
Absolutely. I mean, this will stand on its own, but this also pairs beautifully with the new moisture foundation.
And then do you have any tips for application? I mean, I know I have my way that I apply it, but do you
Absolutely.
have any favorite
Yeah,
ways?
absolutely. There's a couple of ways of using it. I've been using this type of brush. I will use this type of foundation brush, and I just take the product directly onto the brush. And what you really want to do to get the most effect and really draw as much light and radiance to your skin is you want to be able to take this product and you want to press it and stipple it onto the skin. I like
Hmm.
to kind of press and mold this product on
Hmm.
because it's going to bring that immediate radiance. It's going to keep that gloss film powder technology, and also it's going to help to release that additional moisture. And
Hmm.
afterwards, what I like to do is I like to just bounce this.
Hmm.
I like to bounce this as well. One of the ways I found as an artist, you're able to apply this on with your fingers. You can use a beauty blender. You can use a sponge. But
Hmm.
me being as an artist as well, to get the best effect of your application is to apply with our foundation brush.
Fantastic. Thank you for
Yeah,
the little demo there. Super
yeah,
helpful.
no, absolutely. This could be your final product. Herbal Spa Mist Spray, which contains about 7 different types of moisturizing ingredients in it as well. It also contains a UV suppressor that helps to calm any kind of irritation or inflammation onto the skin. This is a hybrid to use both as a setting and a finishing spray.
Yes, I've got mine
It
too.
is,
I'll spritz with you. I
yes.
already did, but it feels so good. Mm.
Yeah. This is a treatment product, Nicole. So this is something that you can use before I will use this before my tea tree oil. You can use this to set and to finish after your makeup application as well. I've also been using this inside my mask.
Oh, what a good idea. I spray it on sometimes right after I take a shower and I've dried my face and I'll spray that on right after. What a good idea.
Yeah, absolutely. And the reason why I do this is that, during being in quarantine and being outside and having to wear a mask as well, there can be issues sometimes with breakouts and dryness or makeup that's creasing because you have a mask on.
Hmm.
But what I love, especially in using this particular product, is I will give this couple of sprays into my mask.
Hmm.
You want to shake it off a couple of times,
Hmm.
and then able to put this on. So what this is going to do, it's going to address those concerns. So I've been doing this pretty much regularly, and it's such a great, you definitely, if you haven't tried it, I do recommend that you try this because it really makes a difference as far as all the things that it does.
So glad
So
that you're on
Lily,
here with us today.
I'm
Yay.
I'm I'm excited to be here with you, and I hope I was able to answer your questions.
Henry, thank you so much for joining us today and for all the great information. So appreciate it. And then if people have any questions, put them in the comments. Henry said he'll pop into the comments and answer any questions that you may have. So grateful that you were here with us today.
Well, thank you again, Nicole. I'm really excited to be showing you these products, showing you some of my favorite products as well.
Hopefully you'll join us again sometime, Henry, and
I, I,
everybody.
I, I look anytime. I look forward to it. This was a lot of
Oh,
fun. All right,
bye.
bye, and you have a beautiful day and stay cogendo.